Lava bending, how is it done? I'm going to explain it and also theorize on who could be a new lava bender. If you're new here, we do plenty of Avatar videos, including some episode reviews, theories, and analysis, so please consider subscribing. First off, silly question, what is lava? Lava is hot, molten, or semi-fluid rock erupted from a volcano or fissure. In the Avatar fandom, there is some confusion on who can lava bend and exactly how is lava bending done. Originally, it was thought to be an ability of firebenders, and then an ability of fully realized avatars combining their earthbending with their firebending, then to possibly earthbenders who have some firebending blood in them, and then to just earthbenders. Before we're talking further, let's talk about who has all actually lava bended before. First time lava bending is shown is when Avatar Roku, through Aang, lava bends in the episode The Winter Solstice Part 2. We see the Fire Nation avatar before Roku. Some fans call him Jafar, I call him Rozukin, seems more fitting. Lava bends in a flashback in the episode The Avatar State. In the episode Avatar Day, we see a flashback of Kyoshi using lava bending along with the other elements to split Kyoshi from the mainland. Earthbender and member of the Red Lotus, Ghazan is shown to be a very proficient lava bender in Legend of Korra Book 3. Also in Legend of Korra Book 3, Bolin, an earthbender, learns the skill. Some confusion lie in the fact that these benders come from different backgrounds and heritage. Avatar Roku and Rozukin are firebenders, Avatar Kyoshi was originally an earthbender, Ghazan is an earthbender, and Bolin is an earthbender with a mother who comes from the Fire Nation. The one thing all of these benders have in common is that they are all definitively earthbenders. So I think I'm going to rule out that firebenders are able to bend lava. Some fans speculate that having a firebender in your ancestry can help an earthbender be able to bend lava. I don't buy into that notion because that would imply on some type of level that other benders besides the Avatar are able to bend more than one element. Some fans speculate that earthbenders are able to phase change earth to lava, just like waterbenders can change water into ice or into steam. I think the answer is far simpler than that. As we see, every single element, every single user of the element is able to not only manipulate it in the sense of that it can actually move the element, but they can also change the temperature. Waterbenders have been shown to make ice or steam. I don't think this is phase changing because benders can also warm up water without changing it to steam. For instance, this swamp bender is cooking hot stew with no fire at all. Airbenders actually have freeze breath similar to Superman. You can see Aang attempting to free Bumi from his chains by breathing on it. And this doesn't seem to be due to bending the water in the air, because bending the water in the air wasn't a concept until Book 3 of Avatar. It's also important to note, Tenzin states that an airbender can survive cold temperatures just by heating the air in their body. So that's why Aang is never freezing in either of the water tribes and everyone else is all bundled up. As for fire, there is no such thing as cold fire, but firebenders can increase how hot a flame is, and highly talented firebenders like Azula can bend hotter flames, which is blue. Earthbending is no different. Earth is just heated up so high that it turns into lava, and they can cool the lava back down to solid. But like waterbending, it's not just phase changing. I can prove this. In the comic Imbalance, we are introduced an antagonistic earthbender named Yeling. She is shown able to heat up Earth to a more malleable form. In the comic, a small clay statue of Avatar Kyoshi is accidentally broken. She fixes it easily by picking up the hard pieces, adding water, and applying heat to remold it. You can see heat emitting from it. Speaking of her, I think she will eventually learn lava bending. In the comic book, Toph is trying to teach her lava bending, but she's just not getting it. Like, she just can't figure out how to do it. And it's very similar to Bolin. Bolin couldn't nudge metal at all. I think this character of Yeling, through some act of excitement or act of aggression, will figure out how to lava bend. Which I think harkens back to a moment in Legend of Korra where Toph is actually impressed by Bolin's ability to lava bend. When he tells her that he's able to lava bend, she says, "Really, it's a very rare ability. Maybe you do have some talent." I theorize she has encountered lava bending before, and Yeling may be that person. With regards to being able to heat up the earth, some fans theorize that lava benders are able to vibrate the molecules in earth so rapidly that friction starts to form and the earth begins to heat up. While I think it's very plausible, I don't subscribe to this theory because it's just too far scientific. And that's not the case with the other elements. Like when it comes to water, we don't think about what they actually do to heat up the water. They just kind of instinctively think about it and do it. If you start to go down that path of very detailed scientific approach to Avatar, then really the rules of the universe starts to fold in on itself. I mean, for example, you could say that, oh, well, airbenders can really bend water because they can just control the oxygen inside of the water molecules. While bending, of course, has a scientific side to it, there's also the spiritual side to it, which I think that actually has a role to play here. Which brings me to my next question of why is lava bending so rare? I think it has to do with the nature of the element of Earth. Looking at the other elements, water is the element of change, so it makes sense that it can easily change its temperature and phase with it. Air is the element of freedom, so like water, it is much easier. Fire is the element of power. It's sensible that its aggressive nature would only allow the element to get hotter. Earth is the element of substance. It's considered a stubborn element. It makes sense that out of all the elements, it is the hardest to change its temperature. So much so that only very skilled benders can do it. I heard a theory that Bolin, because he is so carefree and relaxed, that makes him more able to actually bend the stubborn element of Earth and into a more liquid state. And I actually do buy more into this theory because bending is such a spiritual aspect of it that your characteristics can really take hold of what your bending abilities are. We've seen that all throughout the show, which is why Aang is not good at earthbending, which is why Korra seems to use firebending the most. Unfortunately, I haven't found the creator's thoughts on this. I've done a lot of research, looked at a lot of interviews, have gone through every single instance of lava bending in the show, and listened to the commentary, and they didn't have anything to say about it. So it's still a theory for now, even though I think all the evidence is pointing to the fact that lava bending is done through controlling temperature and is only by earthbenders. But anyway, that's just my theory. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and consider subscribing. And sincerely, thank you for watching. I'm out.